I remember that somebody told me, how come I work 2 jobs? And I said, I only work one job. And they said, no, you work in pharmacy and you work here. The guy was very serious when he told me when he asked me how come I work 2 jobs.
They are next door neighbors and they're best friends, they're sisters, they're twins, they look identical, they're inseparable.
And
they're
they've lived next to
bonded.
each other for over 30 years.
Yes.
It's really neat. It's a really special relationship that they have.
It depends who you ask. Well, she's the older, but who's the dominant? She'll say she is, I'll say she is. So it depends on who you ask.
Many people, when they see us, they look at me and they look at her. They try to be funny, but they say, are you twins? Are you related? Many people are very interested in that, just to, I guess, confirm that we are related and we are twins.
The energy of one helps the other, and it's symbiotic, I guess.
It really is.
It's a bond you do not see in normal siblings. I mean, this is like twin love, right? It has to be.
We were both born in Poland, in a place called Wrocław. It used to belong to Germany before the Second War.
Our parents were Holocaust survivors, and we lived in Poland until 1969. And I worked for a year before we left, and my sister went to university, and in fact, she studied pharmacy there. We decided to leave Poland because there was really very little future for us. And my dad happened to meet someone that said good things about Atlanta, so Atlanta it was.
Our parents came to this country when they were teenagers. They had nothing. They, had a little apartment here, and they just had this drive to make a better life.
They were hardworking when they were little. They really had to work hard for whatever they wanted, whether it be an education or even food on their plate. And then coming here to a new country, you don't speak the language, you don't know anybody, you don't know the system. It was make it or break it.
When we did come to United States, we were the permanent residents, but we had no green card. So first we had to wait 2 years to receive a green card. And after that, I think it was 5 years to apply and receive citizenship. So it took us altogether 7 years.
It was nice to get the green card, and it was very nice, very sweet to get the citizenship. So I got my degree in biochemistry at Georgia State, and after a while I went back and got my master's at Emory under courtesy scholarship.
I decided to go to pharmacy school at the University of Georgia after spending a summer there. I got a scholarship and a loan, which aided me tremendously.
My mom is the pharmacy supervisor for the hospital, and she's been in that role for 40 plus years. She oversees scheduling, she oversees a large group of the pharmacists there. Her office is literally in the basement of the hospital, and I've always thought about it like they're the foundation, the rock of people in the hospital who need medication, and she's down there making sure it runs every day.
My mom runs the coagulation lab at Emory, so she's been running blood samples for years and years and years. She works with the Department of Anesthesiology and specifically does testing on blood samples of patients that are undergoing cardiac surgery and maybe going on bypass, looking at how things affect your clotting and coagulation cascade. That's her main area of focus, and she does a little bit here and there around that as well.
This is the Emory Research Hemostasis and Coagulation Core Lab, which our main focus here is sort of understanding the best ways to anticoagulate folks for cardiac surgery, as well as reverse that anticoagulation to keep them from bleeding. Fania's been really a fixture in this lab here for more than 30 years when it was founded. She handles the experiments, she collects the data, she records the data, and kind of it's a one-man show, really.
I like what I do. It never gets boring. There's always something new that's happening or that you are researching.
My mom was always interested in her field, and you can see it even today. She brings home her work sometimes, and she's just fascinated by every little thing that she does in her lab, and she instills that in everybody else too. And I think that's the neatest part of what she does, is she gets everybody so excited about her research.
Today, Fania will come down to the operating rooms and we'll talk about some of the new discoveries in coagulation and different ways to approach certain problems. It's good to sit down with someone like that who just has a great knowledge of the field and is also curious about why things happen. And so it's easy to kick around ideas and really come up with new directions for various projects.
How it's impacting patients far and wide and their medical care, and I think that's pretty amazing. That's the footprint she's leaving.
Fania is a dedicated researcher who has incredible depth of knowledge in this field that she shared with multiple people, has essentially kept this lab going for the past few decades. It's really her sort of legacy here.
Dora Richter is our pharmacy manager. She manages the day shift operations in our main Emory University Hospital pharmacy. She oversees our OR pharmacy, and she oversees our rehab pharmacy as well. And she has about 45 direct reports that she's responsible for, which are both pharmacists and pharmacy technicians. Dora meets challenges head-on each and every day. She is the most honest person. You will always know where you stand with her. She has such a strong work ethic that she really does a great job. She always puts the patient first, and that is what I really admire about her.
I work hard, and I expect others to do the same and to put kind of their heart to it, just like I do. But I don't cut corners. If there's a project to be done or a new procedure to be implemented, I like to do it wholeheartedly, do it from beginning to end, that everything is covered, because we work with patients, we provide patient care, and there's no place for shortcuts.
When other people back away and say, oh, it's too difficult, if she wants something, she's going to push forward no matter what. Persistence, persistence, persistence. And 10 out of 10 times, she reaches the goal.
Dora's staff has put a sign on her door that says, if Dora's not happy, no one's happy. And she does live by that motto, and her staff do respect her for that. And again, they really just strive to do their best to meet patient needs and really to do the best that they can be and continue to grow their skills.
It makes it for a better place to be if we are all happy working as a team and doing a good job.
It was always this drive to do better, to be better, and at the same time, always remembering the human factor, to supervise people in a way that makes her coworkers feel like family.
To me, she's really an unsung hero. She just works endlessly to make sure all the details are done to perfection and that the process will move smoothly for everyone. I have enjoyed our interactions with both Dora and Fania, and they have just been invaluable to our family here at Emory and within the pharmacy.
They just really have found this place that they're so passionate about. It's their happy place.
Mom, I just want to say thank you so much. You have just been the driving force for making me who I am today and the mother I am today to my two beautiful boys, your little grandbabies. And I just want to say thank you. I love you so much. We all love you. And congratulations.
And Mom, to you, thank you as well for, like Jenny said, making us who we are today. You've certainly made me who I am today. You've been such a driving force in where I've gone with my life, with my career, and with my family. And we love you so, so much. We're very proud of you. And congrats to you. And thanks again for just being there for us always and forever. You guys are amazing. We love you.
We love you.
Congrats.